On today's episode of WatchJRGo, balcony. Finally. What is going on, guys? I am WatchJRGo, and today we are here with what we've gotten done so far, which is the uprights and these huge 12-inch I-beams that are going to support most of the balcony. That said, we need one more of them right here where I'm standing on this cut line on the ground, and that one is going to be our center support. That way we can span this with our giant 6-inch I-beams. So all the 6-inch I-beams have been here for a long time, but we needed to buy a bunch more metal. That metal all showed up. I know I talked about it in another video. I thought it was going to be like $200 or $300. So if you just add a zero to that, I was right. And all that metal is here today, and we're going to start building the rest of this thing.
Give a dog a collar.
Give a dog a collar? It doesn't even make sense. Anyway, with what's going on with COVID and everything like that, and shipping from China and tariffs, everyone knows that almost all metal in the world comes from China at this point. All the recycling goes over there, all that fun stuff. Metal has gone insane. So this was $2,000. And that's from a real steel distributor and a really good price on our account and everything like that, right? I was not paying retail. So this 5-inch square tubing and that 12-inch I-beam there, both exactly 20 foot long. That was a lot of money. And they cut up 2 little plates for me, the base plates, and we just got back from punching holes in them.
Munching some metal with the metal muncher.
Okay, go. Back up. Go all the way down one more time. And now we are ready to weld those base plates on, shoot some holes in the floor of this thing, and start standing stuff up. Hey, that's a good shirt.
Appreciate it.
Got some.
We're gonna be extra safe today.
Oh, you know it. You wear these backwards, right? It's perfect.
There's not a chance to get that on my dumb.
Here you go.
Not a chance.
Just make sure you're extra safe today. No beams fall on anyone's head or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the safety rating, like impact rating on these?
I'd say about a 7.
7 ounces?
That looks good. That looks good. Hey, Jared is putting the bases together real quick. Once we get those bases welded on, we're gonna run a chalk line, snap some new lines. I've got both lasers, both spinning lasers. Hopefully one of those lets us set a nice reference again, and then shoot in the big old 12-inch I-beam back there and run our stringers, and we are done for the day. That is the whole to-do list for today, other than picking up a Model T and a floor cleaner. Ooh-wee! Jared just finished whipping up these beams here. The base plates are all on. Look at those beautiful welds down there. And all this is virgin steel. It's the first time we have brand new metal going into this thing. Our beams are ready. This one needs to go about there. This one needs to slide over just a little bit, but first we're gonna set some chalk lines in between each row, get these things straight, and then we're ready to throw in our already cut, this time already cut, the main I-beam, which is perfect. I had them go ahead and cut it to 250 inches. I think that's our exact measurement, so it should make life easy. The only thing we still need to do is put our little temporary hold plates on there. to keep it in place while we're welding it in. The beams are anchored in, we've got them shimmed up, everything is shot in. You guys wouldn't believe this. We could not find 13/16 drill bits anywhere, and like, I mean, the absolute last thing we wanted to do, we did it. And you should already know what this is. Harbor Freight, and I mean, honestly, they worked really well. We were spraying oil on that bit to make it work. But, you know, a whole bottle of 3-in-1 oil as drill lube, and we got it done. And now Jared's got our holding brackets up there. And in a minute, the other one will be on, we can set the big beam. My favorite thing in the world is here. And the other one I was borrowing from BG Products, and those are good guys, good friends right down the street. They have a really nice one of these, and we've talked about it many times. I bought one, and it broke within seconds. We might have made it 10 minutes, and the drive motor quit working. But what we did get clean is very, very, very clean. I know Adam LZ wants one of these too. I won the race to getting the best one. You can see that's the path we did before the motor died. We just went around like one time, and we didn't run over anything. We moved it all out of the way. Well, Jordan's truck was in here, and then Eric and I found out that you can just hold onto the back of a Silverado, and they won't go anywhere. So now we got to run the floor sweeper that's broken again just to clean up the black marks.
Stop. Yep, go up.
I'm going!
Keep going. Turn it back straight. Turn it straight. There you go. Keep it straight. Straight. You're gonna want to move it my way a little bit. So shift her over. Shifting. Come on down. Yeah, come down a little bit. Yeah, good. Move. Okay, stop. Come straight.
Keep going?
Yep. Keep going a little bit more. Nope. Come back my way. Stop.
Woohoo! Check it out. Beam. And it's mostly tacked in. Jared's welding them on right now. Oh yeah. After these are in, all we gotta do is put the spans on. All right, it has been a very productive day. We didn't get quite as far as we wanted because there were a lot of errands we had to run. Obviously, we had to get my T7. I think I'm gonna make new decals immediately to say Terminator 7, because I mean, it deserves it, you know? And I'm sure Adam LZ will end up with a bigger tenant or something like that from somebody shortly, but hey, I was on it. I've been looking for one of those forever, and today the perfect one popped up, $3,000, great deal, and it broke. Anyway, the guy said he'd come back and pick it up and take it home and fix it and bring it back. So that is amazing. It'll be gone for a few more days, but my floors, I mean, take a look at the floors. I mean, you can eat off the floors right now. It's so clean. We made a couple passes around real quick. We got a lot of the major dirt out of here, and we got the major dirt, like I said, out of where these poles needed to set. So the poles are in, they're anchored, they're torqued. I mean, this stuff is all good. And as far as the welding, all it's done is like the brackets and one little pass on top to keep it on the bracket until the real welding happens tomorrow. The welder out of gas, so we stopped. We had to stop. Unfortunately, once those are all fully stitched in, the actual webbing on the I-beams themselves, we'll be able to grab our 3 beams, run them across, have our spans, and we will have a floor basically. And then for the rest of the floor, we're gonna figure out how much subfloor we're gonna use, and then we're gonna use channel iron or square tubing, something super heavy, and do a really, really solid floor. But I mean, look at this. You can kind of picture what the balcony is gonna look like. All the way to this crack, this is my cool car parking, R8, GTR, something, you know. And this here is our glass conference room right here. This whole section will be just all glass, And of course, I think we're going to make a table out of Audi engines. A giant glass conference table, all Audi. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not, but I do have 2 dead Audi engines. And it would be pretty cool to have an R8 and an A6 engine in there. This, all kitchen. The rack, of course, is moving way back in there. We're gonna build a closet for that and probably cool it and everything. And all that will just kind of disappear. Maybe the rack will go in the conference room, but it's a little bit loud, especially when the amp's screaming. Anyway, over here, bathrooms, shower, all that good stuff. It goes in the back. The detail bay closet. I mean, we've talked about all this before, but now you can really kind of see it taking shape now that the center support is in for the balcony. And as soon as the floor goes in, this is going to be amazing. Not to mention, it finally lets us kind of work in here the way we're supposed to. Really big news. I don't know if we've really talked about it yet, but this entire wall here gets replaced in like a day or 2. They were supposed to do it today, but now they're saying Tuesday or Wednesday. And of course, that garage door will be gone as part of that. We took everything else down, but I couldn't take the door down until I had new walls. So they're replacing all that, and they're not putting the insulation back so we can spray it. And new walk door. I mean, this is just gonna be massive. After this week, it's gonna be insane in here, and I'm so pumped. And I did a lot of floor cleaning too, scraping off more of this old paint. I think that's the update. Other than this other thing that showed up today. You're on. Full speed.
Okay, one more jump.
Over here, this cool thing had to be trailered in the day. So anyway, running around, picking up all this stuff, it took a little bit of time. This one's not really mine. It's Dad's, he's got 2 of them. This one's a Model T truck. Check out that radiator cap. So cool. Oh yeah. A Boyce motometer. The radiator cap has a temp gauge in it and everything. Super cool. Anyway, this thing starts right up. We drove it in here. We're gonna do a little bit of stuff to it. It looks like it might be a quick rewire. No big deal. Super easy electrical system. Timing and throttle are on the steering wheel. Real crazy. But yeah. These things are pretty fun. Obviously the lights, all their wires are cut. We'll figure this thing out. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but something. It's hanging out here for a bit. Good place to keep it. Fire truck, Model T, Ford, Mac, all the good stuff. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tons and tons of progress. I'm just so excited. Don't forget to head on over to shop, WatchJRGo.com, where you can get cool shirts, not like this. And please, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I will talk to you next time. Dude. As soon as the floor goes in,
oh, it's gonna be on.
The arcade can move, and this whole thing will be empty.
It'll be so big.
That forklift leaves.
Yes.
The heater leaves.
Yes.
Oh, the whole place will be wide open, and the epoxy floors will go in, and we are there. And then all new walls.
So close.
The building that never ends.
Yes.
Tons more crazy news coming next week on the building, and we're back to work on cars too. Ha! There we go. Giant lasers. Baby alligator. Oh, there's more of them down there too. Ha! Sup, bro? Okay, come here. The town car is becoming a gambler car. They're gonna lift this thing, put it on big tires. It's gonna be an awesome ride. Goodbye forever, town car.